I'm saying? It was nothing bad. It was for me taking care of my business. Feeling good about it too. Nah, I do feel good about it though. The nigga ain't gotta feel like a nigga broke the car for just taking it somewhere and going far as fuck and then like hitting high speed like you're in a race. Nah, this ain't that case I ran through. This ain't nothing like that. Nah. You know what I think it happened though? My honest truth. Sensors alert. Cause and then I almost thought it was the transmission slipping. And then they said yes, and I read the code and it was that. Hey, come on, bro. This is simple understanding. It's not they never with that engine. The engine's straight. It's just some shit around the engine. That Kia had a fucked up engine. That shit couldn't even the crank ain't with a crank. That shit was out of control. That shit just tick tick. I said, what the fuck? Tick. I said, what the fuck? They ain't made no movements. I put a new battery in that motherfucker. That crank was to go chick 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 chick. Man, that motherfucker ain't did none of that shit. They did that shit one time. My dog tried to crank it, and all I heard was a boom, like it hit the knob, like it hit some shit that was blocking something. I felt something blocking. I'm like, yeah, there ain't no damn sensor. That's a knob. That's like something blocking the engine crank. That's when like it got jammed up, like boom, like it got blocked. And then I knew it was something worse than what I expected. So, fuck it, nigga. This one is not that case. Because it's giving me all the codes and let me know what's going on real quick. And then it's not, if anything is in limp mode, what limp mode is, it'll keep the car to reduce the rim power, right? So it limp mode the shit. So it's in limp mode. Yeah. That's what limp mode is. So sometimes you can't force yourself like you're in a race. You can't race for nobody else but yourself, man. What's up, D? Somebody trying to sell a 2-bedroom house, man. I'm trying to get a 2-bedroom house for that 1,300 real quick. It's not 2 bedrooms, a 1-bedroom house. A nice little yard. And it ain't even no yard. Let me see something right quick. I don't know if I got a backyard or not, but I might do have a backyard. You feel me? Or might not have one. But the front yard needs some grass. But it's okay though. It's okay. 1,300. They want 1,300 real quick. All you do is get ass 1,300 damn fucking dollars for your own fucking house. Where they located at, bro? Miami Beach. Hey, shit, they on Miami Beach. Nice, somebody own a nice little spot. And just sell a little corner piece on the beach land. But that's the dangerous part. When that fucking tsunami come, that damn flood, you out of there, nigga. Excuse my language. You out of there. Thanks for the love. Yeah, my head's a fucked up, dog. I like a walking newborn chicken, dog. What the fuck I'm doing? I get text that. Nigga say newborn chicken. Hey man, don't mind me, man. Don't mind me. Yes, I made it. Okay. That's what I want to get me, man. I want to get my house. What's up, Miguel? Miguel, what they do? What they do? I'm gonna give me a house, man. 25 a month, real quick. Fuck a condominium in Wynwood, nigga. Buy a house. Shit, nigga. Why? Cause why the fuck? Excuse my language. Why the crap I will spend 2,500 like that white boy did it when I met that white boy and I did the delivery. And I was to get him his package. Fam said he paid 25 for a studio in a condo because he's just like that because he feel like he ain't brickle. Wait, get the fuck out of here, man. That same 25 I would have paid for that one studio. Could have got a 2-bedroom, bro, and 1 bath by myself. Look at this shit, man. By myself. That would be my own little house space right there. I've been chilling. I ain't gonna show it because I don't want to show the house number on YouTube. This shit clean though. Motivate the people, man. They want to see some motivation. That bit clean. That's what I'm finna get. Wash and dry you already in that motherfucker. You feel me? Easy. All you gotta do is stack up 2 bands, 500. You feel me? That's a wrap. You just stack up 2 bands. Why would I use the house? Because I feel like it's worth the pocket. Because you got your little space. You ain't gotta worry about disturbing the peace like that. You got your own little, like your neighbors might be houses, but they got their own little space too. You know what I'm saying? You got your own little, like you feel like you got your own space, man. Peace of mind. You gonna have a little better peace of mind. Trust me. Fuck, because if I'm doing empty renting, if I'm a rent, I'm able to just rent a house. See the labels? No, that's not bad. It's not bad. It's not like they ain't gonna be in your way like that. Damn, where this place at, bro? Wow, they on North Bay Village. Mmm, it's not bad, bro. Not bad. I could definitely park the cars right here though. It's not bad, fam. I mean, that's all yours too. Look like that's all yours. Not too sure. I'm not too sure. Not too sure that the whole shit is yours. Cause that shit could be a woman house or some shit. But it look like it's all yours. And these niggas with these trucks, like they just maintenance people. Like the owners or some shit. They collect the rent or some shit. You feel what I'm saying? So this is like this. 2,500 for that bit. Got you a house. I said, I don't want no fuckery shit that gonna have cockroaches. No sir, this shit ain't gonna have roaches. You can tell by the crack under the floor. Sometimes you just can't jump into anything unless you got the, like you say, because we could be mad. We gonna end up upgrading our shit, but you gotta be on point. And you gotta understand who died in it. Anybody passed away, murdered, you gotta make sure that too. That's why you see these kind of cribs I run away from. Yeah, quality shit. 2 beds, 1900. First of all, this is a hazard because why the kitchen way over here? Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's okay. Let's see. That's the back rooms. Okay. Nah, man. This house look like it get kicked in, dog. Nah. you, yeah, not really, though. You got the. Nah. But, like, I understand why they want it for 1900. It's not bad, though. I see what they're trying to work with you, but it's a 2 bedroom house, though. It's a 2 bedroom. You can't get it wrong, man. But they say house. They say more like a damn duplex. Hold up, man. Nah, we ain't doing that shit. Yeah, nah. Oh, shit. Let's see what she gonna do.
An old school torque wrench, a level, optional if you want to be really careful about your fluid fill level. And finally, a plastic lid to make sure we catch as much fluid as it comes out as possible. A link to these and other parts and tools you might need for this. Make sure you got your part. The drain plug, the overfill plug, and finally the fill plug is a little bit hidden up here. There's a connector, it's hard to see, and it's loose. Let's tighten it back up a little bit. You don't want to drain yet.
See, this ain't talking about what that kid talking about. That kid was talking about some crazy shit. I'm like, what the heck? Like he was saying some shit like dealing with the engine, like you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff like that. Now, this is just dealing with like a solenoid, stuff like that. Fluid filters, sensors.
Here, for better access to this fan, some bolts back here that we'll remove later. We need to remove this little protective cover. So for that,
This didn't say nothing about the rod bearings. Nah.
and pull out this cover. Our fan fully exposed.
Everything is dealing with sealing. Like with my car, it's just sealing shit. Your zippers, you seal your valves, stuff like that. It's just dealing with seals, sealing everything up.
This is a special bucket that has gradations, so we can measure how much fluid comes out. Or with that much.
And replacing it. Yeah, really, because that's what sensors is. Something unsealed to keep the temp, to keep the monitoration, or whatever, man. But I know the sensors got something to do with it
What are
too.
you doing, buddy? All right, the transmission fluid is only dripping now. We can reinstall our plug.
See? So now you finna change the seal. He gonna check the solenoid.
This transmission pan. In order to do that, all these bolts along the perimeter have to be removed. We use a 10 millimeter.
So he's doing it by himself. He's showing me how to do it.
Do that.
Okay.
Just come out one by one.
So it might not be far up in the transmission. It's probably just a little solenoid once you take down the cover.
Good job. So we have one bolt remaining. We'll pull out that bolt.
Okay.
I want to support the pan as it drops down.
Yeah, the pan.
Below here, my
Yeah.
oil spill mat. You need below to purchase your own. And also, this is going to catch some additional oil that needed to come out here. And this is loose and coming down.
Okay.
There it is. It's dripping a bit into the pan below.
Mm.
Pull that off. And around the perimeter, we got a bunch of solenoids. One of them might be faulty. Check that out too. What do you think? Remove this filter by pulling out 4 bolts around the perimeter. I'll use a 10 millimeter socket.
I think it's a solenoid right there. It's hanging. That's silver shit.
And pull
Excuse
off
me.
the filter.
That's it?
Oil pan's removed, so let's dump that fluid into our bucket.
That's it? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what we gotta do.
We can get a first look at our oil,
That's the oil right there.
and it is brown. Not incredibly horrible. What I'm interested to see is if in the pan or in the fluid we see any metal shavings indicating transmission wear. It's all strict. Bin does not hold cards, cash, and wallet material. Shift solenoid valve SLT.
Yeah,
Digging
see.
a bit deeper, we find an image of the transmission, and the SLT solenoid is toward the front end of the vehicle. The other solenoids are in the back, so we're going to pay special attention to that particular solenoid. We also find how to inspect the shift solenoid valve SLT. This is the image of the solenoid. My instruction to remove it, we're going to measure the resistance across these 2 pins. We're also going to apply along in that circuit. I imagine that's to limit the current to the solenoid. When this happens, we're looking for the valve to move and make an operating noise. If it does that, the solenoid's potentially good, could still be messed up. The other solenoids can be tested in similar ways, although you're going to be looking for a different resistance. A lot of them do not require that the light bulb be used when applying the 12 volts. Underneath the vehicle, again, you can see all the shift solenoids and other sensors lined up here. This is the shift solenoid D. You can check all the solenoids. But I'm going to check just this one.
Okay.
Bigger issue, I might take it to a mechanic. Remove the solenoid, remove this bolt. This is done with an 8 millimeter socket.
But mine just say solenoid too, just like the code says it's supposed to change. Oh, I can see the solenoid right there. Because I know how they look. Yeah, I see right there. My BMW had one too, but that was on the outside of the engine kind of. Like the engine. That shit was in the engine. Okay. Well, I think they got multiple solenoids. The engine part got their own.
This solenoid is a little suspect. Alright, so for this
Okay.
next part, we're going to apply 12 volts. I'm using
Okay.
instead of a car battery, just a power supply. I have connected in line with this 12
Okay.
volts, a 21 watt light bulb.
And it's off my car.
This is the
You know what I'm
So I
saying?
use samples
So this is
because
easy to look
I
like
play
a
drums.
motherfucker.
Listening for activation of the solenoid. The light bulb
Okay.
should turn on as well. You can hear the clicking. Light bulb's turning on. The solenoid is moving in and out. So it looks like the solenoid might in fact be okay. While I have the solenoid out, I'm going to give it a quick clean up with some compressed air. The solenoid seems to be working. It didn't measure the exact expected resistance, but I'm going to reinstall it. Keep in mind that maybe this is an issue and have to come back later and actually swap it out. So let's reconnect the electrical and reinstall. Put your new gasket on your transmission oil pan and replace the magnets. They go in little spots that are marked with indentations. They're all cleaned up now. There's no sign of no shootings. Prepare your new filter by placing the O-ring, which is purchased separately. Make sure you get that on below. Pop that onto the cylinder. Now we can replace this into the transmission housing. Assemble your new oil filter to the housing. This cylinder matches this cylinder bore here and resecure with the original bolts. With the new gasket on the oil pan, it's lifted up and reinstalled. Now onto secure.
That shit look easy than a motherfucking candy store. Oh, you understand? That shit look easy, bro.
And I use a torque wrench to tighten up.
If you can do it yourself. Oh man. Damn, these some tools.
Removing the drain bolt.
This shit is so simple. Alright, I know that right there just dealing with the shifting. It's like gonna be worried about the crank. So that's gonna be the part I'm gonna do next. That seems very easy to do. Very easy. You know what I'm trying to say? So you just gotta, like how you holding the bolts, you gotta keep all that shit the same way you taking it off. If you got springs, any type of spring, what you call that shit, washers, you wanna call it, you gotta keep them washers in the same spot. Once you get that in the same spot, then you just plug your hose and shit back in, and you put the pan codes back on, you know, stuff like that. And then you just put the hose back with connect to that, whatever you took apart from the transmission or the oil. Put the hose back where it belongs. Okay. What you gonna do now?
Make sure my funnel was very clean. And this is where I'll add my transmission fluid. So this is the old transmission fluid. I gathered about 4.5 quarts. There's still some remaining inside the engine and other parts that I didn't really clear out. I have 6 quarts of transmission fluid. I'm likely going to put in, well, at least 4.5, 5, maybe 6. It's okay to overfill a bit because we're going to be draining a little bit later. Once the transmission fluid reaches the right temperature, we'll open up that overfill plug and let out any extra transmission fluid. By the way, if you were just doing a drain fill, I'm also replacing the filter. You could just open up the drain plug, drain out your transmission fluid, and put back into the transmission whatever you drained out. That's going to be no worse than whatever it was, although it's not the exact procedure to get the exact. But we overfilled our transmission fluid, and that's intentional. We're going to now set the proper level. There's a number of ways you can do this. I'm going to use a computer to read it, but it's pretty cheap to buy this computer. I can also use it later. So tell me the exact temperature of the fluid. In order to use this, I'm going to apply the brake on my vehicle, manual brake. Make sure you keep this on. I'm going to turn on the engine. I'm in park right now. Now I'm going to navigate this computer. Look below to purchase your own. I go to diagnose. Auto detect to find my vehicle and the VIN number. After it's found the VIN, select OK. Select 16-pin DLC.
That's hard. I want one of those shits too.
GX460. Don't have radar cruise, and then that's all okay. The health report's now going to download. The health report downloaded, so I'm going to back up, and we're going to select EC, MECT, engine, and ECT. Okay. And read data stream. We'll select here the automatic transmission fluid oil temperature 1. Right now the transmission fluid is 102 degrees. I'm going to wait until this reaches 115 to open the overfill plug. In the meantime, up here we're going to make sure all of the transmission fluid is circulating. So
I'm happy I get a chance to see that problem real quick. I get to sit down now, focus, and just get my shit right.
So I'm gonna take
If everything, you feel me? But that was gonna do any goddamn ways in the matter of motherfucking fact. They ain't even have to do that because I had that kind of consciousness. So what happened? Let me see.
drive. And we're gonna go to S, 4S. We're going up to 5S, up to 6S. And now we're gonna downshift. And again, 4S. And again down to 3S. Down to 2S. Down to 1S. Alright, and then back up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Drive. Neutral.
You trying to put them all in certain gears so you get that fluid flow.
Reverse.
That's it.
Park. Alright, circulate the transmission fluid. Our temperature is now 109 degrees. Let's get under the vehicle to get ready to set our proper transmission fluid level. Alright, here we are. The computer reads over 115 degrees. So I'm now going to use my 5mm Allen key and open up this overfill plug and set the proper fluid level. I have my bucket here ready to catch anything that comes out. It might be up to even a quart that comes out right now. And of course it'll be hot. I'll wait until this fluid flow becomes just a drip, and then I'll reinsert my plug, and then it will be at the perfect level and completely done with this job. Reinsert our plug, tighten it up, and our job is done. I don't see any leaks. Everything seems to be good. Well, this job did take a few hours to complete, although I'm glad I did it. I could not find a local mechanic, even at any time to do it to complete their car. A local courier.
Yeah, he on point. Yeah, he on point though. Maybe look, that shit was easy. Tell soldier. I felt that too when I was driving it. Had the sensors, it was making my shift guard off balance. Yeah.
Let's dive into the 11 signs of a bad transmission shift solenoid. 1. Delayed gear shifts. When a transmission shift solenoid is failing, you may notice a delay in gear shift.
That's it.
This delay happens because the solenoid isn't sending the proper signal to change gears promptly. The solenoid controls the flow of transmission fluid, which is essential for engaging different gears. If it's faulty, the fluid may not reach the gears in time, resulting in hesitation before shifting. This affects the smooth flow of driving, especially when you need to accelerate quickly or maintain speed. Disrupting the fluid flow can lead to wear and tear on the transmission components. This may cause further damage and reduce the overall performance of your vehicle. 2. stuck in gear. If your vehicle refuses to change gears, it might be caused by a faulty shift solenoid. This issue occurs when the solenoid fails to regulate the transmission fluid properly. It then prevents the transmission from moving to the next gear. You may find your car stuck in first or second gear, unable to shift up or down. This is more problematic in automatic transmissions, where smooth shifting is critical. The inability to change gears can cause your engine to overwork, thus overheating and increasing wear on transmission components. 3. Erratic shifting. Unpredictable or inconsistent gear changes can make your car feel jerky or rough while driving. This might happen when the gears shift suddenly at unexpected times, which could be due to an issue with the shift solenoid. This can happen due to a malfunctioning shift solenoid, which is responsible for controlling the flow of transmission fluid. When the solenoid fails, it can send incorrect signals, causing the transmission to shift at the wrong times. This irregular fluid flow disrupts the normal operation of the transmission, and over time, this can cause excessive wear on transmission components, reducing their lifespan. 4. Transmission warning light. This is a key indicator that something is wrong within the transmission
I
system.
did got that right.
When this light illuminates, it often means there's an issue with the transmission shift solenoid.
Okay.
When the solenoid malfunctions,
So my codes ain't telling no lie.
and triggers the warning light. This alert is your vehicle's way of informing you about potential transmission issues that need attention.
Okay.
Faulty solenoid can cause erratic fluid pressure, leading to various transmission problems. 5. Slipping gears. This 5th symptom occurs when your vehicle unexpectedly changes gears or loses the ability to stay in the correct gear. This issue can be alarming, as it affects the car's performance and safety. The solenoid's job is to control the flow of transmission fluid that engages the gears. When it fails, the fluid flow becomes
And this job better not be expensive. Because the way I'm looking at this shit right here,
This can lead to a loss of
what's up,
power
Stacy?
and control.
The way I'm looking at this thing right here, that shit a little too easy to swap out. Because he swapped that solenoid out in like 2.5 seconds. So there can't be no, oh, $800 job. No, bro. Man, look how fast he took down that oil pan, like an oil change. All he did was just took down the transmission pan. I mean, what you call it, you feel me? And then boom. And then you see the solenoid right in your damn face. It's right there.
These strange noises from your car
You see it right there?
signal a problem
Right
with
there.
the transmission shift solenoid. The solenoid controls the flow of transmission fluid, which is crucial for smooth gear shifts. When it malfunctions, the fluid may not flow correctly, causing the gears to engage with the brake. It might be because the shift solenoid is failing. It's like your car is confused about what it should be doing. This hesitation happens because the solenoid isn't allowing the right amount of fluid to flow at the right time. Damage. This safety feature helps you get to a safe place by reducing the vehicle's capabilities, like going into survival mode. When your car enters limp mode, it restricts engine power and locks the transmission into a single low gear. This often happens due to a malfunctioning transmission shift solenoid. When the solenoid fails, the vehicle's computer detects the issue and triggers limp mode to protect the transmission. This prevents you from driving at high speeds.
Yeah, I saw that code. See, the key didn't have that limp mode code pop up. So that was just random lock C's. This one had a limp mode pop up.
9. Poor fuel economy. The 9th sign of a faulty transmission shift solenoid is poor fuel economy. When a solenoid malfunctions, it disrupts the proper flow of transmission fluid, thus inefficient gear shifts. This inefficiency forces the engine to work harder, consuming more fuel than usual. You might notice that your vehicle requires more frequent refueling and that your overall miles per gallon, MPG, decreases. The improper gear engagement caused by a bad solenoid means the engine isn't operating at its most efficient RPM range. To improve the fuel economy,
So that means he's saying that I didn't really muck the engine out. It's like a full power because the limp mode would trigger from the solenoids. That's why you know you gotta study your car, you know. So it'll put it in limp mode to keep him from doing worse damage. So that's what it just did just now. See, that car don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, limp mode is down self.
It could be a serious warning sign, often linked to a malfunctioning transmission shift solenoid. This alert usually indicates that the transmission fluid is overheating. When the solenoid fails, it can cause improper fluid flow, leading to friction and excessive heat within the transmission. The overheated fluid can emit a burning odor, signaling that the transmission components are being subjected to
So I'm just gonna keep them apart for a little bit. See, I had to test ride and see what happened, really see what's going on. Because he ain't gonna tell you all that. He talking about stem cells, but he should have just told me this. It's okay though. I had experienced it for myself. So it's a shift solenoid. That's all. The code said the same thing. I just had to confirm it. I had to confirm it. What's up, Princess? Speaking, you know how we get it. I mean, we feel it, that is the thing. This is the funny part. I want to see how much that shit costs right quick. How much that shit costs? But I know where to put my whip at. Because it's so big, I didn't want to just hold the spot up, just in case I got to do some kind of work. So I could pay a maintenance dude to do that for me. You know what I'm saying? I got a little chair, just change my solenoid for me, just lift the car up. Cause I saw it all on YouTube. The nigga went on the car. I hate when they come to tomorrow. We got to take it to the shop for what? Like I hate that shop shit, nigga. This is a lift up type of situation, bro. I see all the results. I ain't no rookie, bro. I ain't gonna let you disrespect my intelligence. Because I don't give a damn you're a mechanic. This all you gotta do is get a goddamn jack. What's the damn difference? Like, what's the difference, bro? You lift the car up in the jack. It's the same shit. So I'm gonna do it myself. She only put like $50, $40 for that shit, man. That shit about $40. Yeah, the labor, I can do that myself. Because if you look at it, it looks simple to do. All you just take the pans down, take the oil, change the oil, change the fluids, change the transmission fluid also. May as well do it yourself. You already took the pan down, and then when you see the solenoid, you'll see it right there. It say all the way up to the 460. Let's say GX. I ain't ever see the LS. I just see LS 430. So you gotta look at the right one. See, there, bro. See, you can't say GS. Like he's saying 430. But they're probably the same shit, though. LS transmission, transmission 4.0. That's to your Lexus. For the whole package. They got the package too. LS 460 for 170. Oh, they got the whole package. Okay. Okay. I see a picture of it too. This is everything, just the whole kit. 166. The whole kit. That's dope. I actually like that project. Now this project seemed fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a project, okay, cool. This don't seem like it's gonna be like one of them lock engine shits. Like you gotta go take the engine out, repair the pistons and change the engine block and all that shit, touch the wire bearings up and all. Nah, this ain't all that right there, bro. Just perfect right here. Because when I had my BMW, I wish I would have changed my cylinder noise for fun. It would have been a fun project because the cylinder noise was like on the side of the engine, on the side of it. So I could have just swapped that out just with the same tools. And you know what I mean? That was an awesome car, man. And I could have just oiled that bitch up some more deeper and had that oil running down that timer chain. The same thing with this car. Cause I ain't get no code. Now I'm gonna rescan it and see if I got any timer chain codes or some shit like that. And see what happens. But no, I ain't so far. I ain't had no timer chain issue. So that's a good start. It's a solenoid sensors that's connected to you. All these solenoids got connections. So it had to read. So that's dope. That's dope. So I, I think that's a good little investment. I don't mind paying for that job to get done. That's a good investment. That's not bad. I don't think it's solenoid. I don't think I don't know. That's not bad, bro. That's not bad. I feel that's a good, decent, project. My bad, man, because I was just thinking about this in my head, like, how much it's gonna cost us, you could buy one at a time, because you don't have to buy the whole, I'm fuck that, I'm buying the whole thing.